Buenas amigos y amigas, aquí estamos nuevamente para seguir con la historia de Guybrush Threepwood en Tales of Monkey Island. Hoy comenzamos el capítulo 4, así que nada, dicho esto, comenzamos. Lo de siempre, nuevo, ¿estáis seguros? Pa'lante.
While searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn Leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox-curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the
el capítulo 3 acabó así, que la pirata, o la... Sí, la pirata, porque también es pirata. Le noquea. La mercenaria. La Morgan, ¿no? ¿Se llamaba? Morgan, sí. Creo que sí. Está resentida, sí. Le gusta a Guybrush. Y Guybrush está fielmente enamorado de Elaine. Muy bien hecho.
$28, $29, 30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou.
Ya lo están pagando. Como una rata.
Just as we agreed.
It better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
¿Tengo tesoros o tengo dinero? Tengo tesoros, no vamos a joder.
I'll auction off my entire collection of autographed sextants.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
Then you shall die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science!
No toques, ¿por qué tocas? Eso.
Finally, I've got this Threepwood, I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
No se siente bien, ¿eh? No se siente bien, ¿eh? No se siente. Bueno, ¿y los piratas pochos estos qué? Ah, no, estos son otros. Creían que eran los que estaban dentro del manatí.
What is this?
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Ah, estos son los el que estaba en el barco al principio del juego.
Hey,
Sí.
Why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No,
De la rubia esa no me suena.
This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate law. You test tube tinker and Talleyrand.
What? And then the scurvy dog'll hang.
Arr. Arr.
Ya quedarte.
You, after him! Hey, I brought you Threepwood and you paid me. We're done here.
Ahí Morgan tiene más razón que una santa. La cosa como son, hay que ser realista. Tú me has contratado por traértelo, ya te lo traigo. Lo has perdido, hasta luego.
Captain Threepwood! Threepwood, having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken
Bueno,
to the
un
nearest ship
juicio,
and
verás tú.
keel hard until your ravaged
Soy
skin
inocente,
hangs
di
in
solo eso.
tatters from your
Guilty?
bleeding.
But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
Oh, great.
¡Están! La primera vez que
Sorry I'm
sale.
late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante
Oh,
his
Stan.
delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your
Qué
excuses,
grande.
you
Es que
sniveling
Stan tiene tanta clase que no se pone ni pocho, ¿eh? Tiene la cara normal. Qué grande. No entra ahí ni el virus.
Of course, Your Immensity.
Mírale.
Your Honor,
Joder.
pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
It's still good for him.
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one
Joder,
Joaquin
marea lo de la
Dorro to
camiseta, las
craft
rayas
and sell
esas. Joder.
counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the box.
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest
Este no tiene
arrival,
que tener agujetas en los brazos de tanto moverlo. Madre mía.
Yeah, he did that to me.
Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against
Inocente,
you,
inocente.
how do you plead?
Me declaro inocente, inocente siempre. Alegando locura, no, estamos...
I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the ex.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
No jodas. Stan ni de coña. Si nos representa Stan, estamos jodidos, yo solo.
I guess I'll represent myself.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying, the pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
Es que mira lo de la camiseta, madre mía de mi vida. Testigo. Hará. Abuso de consonantes. Madre mía, padre. Plantea que el demandado es sospechoso de arruinar su perfectamente buena X. La corte espera que no esté mintiendo. Sentencia. Las dos pestes, no sé qué. Multa, muerte en la horca. Oh, qué bien. Bueno, son varios casos, no voy a ponerme a leer todos ahora. ¿Y ahora qué hacemos aquí? Tenemos ese papel. Sí, vamos a verlo por si acaso. Me falta alguno que le he dado sin querer al salir. Esto, algún caso de esto nos hará falta seguro. Oh, mira cuántos hay. Mira, Guybrush, aquí está. Acusar esto, no sé qué, para cuál. Venga, que sí. ¿Y esto qué es? Esta mesa, a ver. La esponja.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot? I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that.
El anillo de Elaine, ¿no? Sí.
That empty nacho plate is making me hungry.
¿Y el gato este qué?
That paralyzed cat is creepy.
Joder, vaya cara. Vaya. Vamos a hablar con el juez, sí. Pero quería ver eso. Joder. Joder, este amigo.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush Threepwood?
Well, back on Spinner K, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all...
Yes?
He dug up my perfectly good ex. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
Esto hablamos con este, supongo. ¿Aquí qué le digo?
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
Come on.
Oh, you got me, sir.
But why?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I could have charged you with that instead. Oh.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzing's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
¿Hostia, eso? ¡Un peluquín!
Oh, it's delightful.
Madre mía. A ver, tráeme a otro. Tráeme a vos una hora.
I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs, do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I was minding my own business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Aye, that takes me back.
Pierna pocha. Ya no solo son manos pochas, ni caras pochas. Pierna pocha. Bueno, Gopaliti.
Supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs!
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Lots of luck, kid.
¿Esto qué es el dibujo este?
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that.
Vamos a pedir un receso, que esto a mí no me cuadra. Este.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig!
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Mira que pinta con los pelos, qué magnífico. Vamos.
Well, at least I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Now to break out of here, find Elaine and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges, his property will be distributed to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs that I know of.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
Esa buena, Es verdad,
Hey,
no me había ahogado.
what do you want?
Lo de regresar no. Voy a hablar de todo primero.
Aren't I entitled
Menos
to
la
some
primera
bread and
opción.
water?
Bread and water? I pride myself on providing Flotsam's prisons with the finest in haute cuisine. Wait here.
Dame pan y aguas.
Wait
Dame
here.
pan y aguas.
That's funny.
Uy, ¿ahora qué? Tenía que verle. Ahora que me quedo aquí solo.
This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out. This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out.
¿Y este vendrá o qué pasa? Que me queda aquí yo ahora. Ah, ya está aquí.
Hey, where's my dinner? My haute cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the guards and judges. Delicious, too.
Jerk. Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Lo del pan y agua no.
What's a guy gotta do to get a drink around here?
There's a bar right over there. All you gotta do is get released, and you can walk right in.
Oh. Has this jail got any reading material?
I'd suggest reading your legal briefs. You might need them.
Good tip. I'll get right on that when I need something to put me to sleep.
Quiero ver a qué abogado. Es que está buenísima.
I want to see my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Fine.
¿Y dónde va?
All right, Counselor. Judge Grindstump says you got 5 minutes.
That should be more than enough for this piece of scum. I hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed at this ungodly hour.
Hablo conmigo mismo.
I need to know how my case is going. I haven't heard from you in days. Not to worry, old bean. I think I can talk the judge down from draw and quartering to draw and thirding. Fraud! Guard! I'm quite done with my client. I'll get you, Threepwood, if it's the last thing I do.
Y claro, ahora yo salgo aquí como si fuera. Madre mía.
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood. I know those prisoners can be a rowdy lot.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Hardtack. Now, where can I find a good grog?
Club 41's right over there, sir.
Bueno, pues al Club 41 que vamos, ¿no? Dejamos a guardar por si acaso. Por aquí. Y guardamos aquí. Perfecto. Vale, por aquí. Vale, por aquí. Ahora el Club 41. Mira, están. Pero quiero ir al Club 41 primero. ¿Es esto? Sí, Club 41.
I wonder if Club 41's changed its restricted policies. Guess so. Ah, Club 41. Nothing screams pirate bar like the aroma of moldy grog sprinkled with just a hint of sea spray and shattered dreams.
I will double your quadrupled rate.
Keep your gold, Silk Pants. You can't afford me anymore.
But you must break Threepwood out of jail and bring him back to me. He is the only one who has the poxalicious strains that I need.
You're a little behind the times, Demange. I'm pox-free and fit as a fiddle. See?
Impossible.
Nothing's impossible when
Impossible.
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, is involved. And after I cure
Oye,
my
de
wife
sin-
and everyone else,
Wife?
yeah. She was standing right next to me when LeChuck exploded, so the pox hit her pretty hard.
I want you to hunt down and capture this wife of Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey!
What part of non do you not comprendes?
But I need her! She's the only other pirate who could possibly have the Threepwood strain of the pox!
Then get her yourself.
My dear Mademoiselle Leflay, I don't get people. I hire people like you to get them for me. And if you won't get them, then maybe I'll find someone to get you.
I don't like to be threatened.
Hostia, la Morgan, ¿eh?
Oh! Oh, my phalange!
What the?
That was a very, very bad mistake, mademoiselle.
Well, it wouldn't be the first.
Jerk.
O la cara del bar, madre de mi vida.
Nice dartboard.
Isn't it, though? Ah, it was one of the few things I managed to salvage when I was washed ashore on Flotsam all those years ago.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were lost a few weeks ago during a bar fight. And pity, too. What with the annual Flotsam Island Dart Tournament tomorrow night.
Esta era la de la isla esa, que la vimos, que no me acuerdo el nombre, la verdad.
What's that artistic abomination?
Ah, that be a painting of Flotsam Island's notorious jungle beast, painted by our own Hemlock McGee.
Hemlock? Really?
Aye, no one knows more about our legendary beastie than old Hemlock.
Set me up with a line of Blood Island volcano shots.
Me pleasure. These come with our complimentary Club 41 insulated volcano shot glasses. Hewn out of molten lava. They can keep hot liquids hot for a week.
Impressive. Ooh, that's some hot grog on grog action. I'll just save this last one for later.
No sé qué ha pasado aquí, pero bueno, voy a hablar con este. No me he enterado de lo que ha pasado, así que... A ver.
Not that I'm complaining, but why'd you turn down Singe's contract to hunt down my wife?
I may be a backstabbing mercenary, but even I have some standards.
Sure, now you have standards. Shame they couldn't have shown up before you, cut off my hand or knocked me unconscious and dragged me back to Flotsam Island.
What can I say? I'm complicated.
What did Singe want with Elaine anyway?
You heard the man. Something to do with your unique strain of bucks? Guess he thinks your wife has it too.
Sí, ahora hacemos todo eso, mira. Pero quiero hablar esto primero.
You look
Y
uncharacteristically
con el
grim.
del bar también quiero hablar.
It's been one of those days.
I know what you mean. Betraying your childhood hero can really take it out of you.
Hey, that was just business.
Your business sucks more than the winds of Flotsam.
Sometimes.
What are those scary-looking drinks?
They're a row of Blood Island volcano shots.
They look painful.
Only the first one.
Yikes. I think you should know that I'm still really angry with you.
Would it help if I bought you a drink?
What, so you can poison me? I'll pass. I noticed that you're without pox.
I'm pox-free. Tested on a regular
Estoy libre de
basis.
peste porque me ducho.
Do you know why?
Probably because I'm not really a pirate, since I'm a pirate hunter.
Gotta like a pox that respects minor semantical distinctions. You know, if you have even a scintilla of a guilty conscience, I could really use your help.
Listening?
There's this trial going on.
So I've heard. Some guy was trying to tell me that it's the trial of the century!
Yeah, well, I could really use some trumped up evidence. Or a few intimidated witnesses. Or maybe a well-placed bribe or 10?
You couldn't afford me.
Of course. How silly of me. It's all about the pieces of 8 with you, isn't it?
Not always. I also accept pieces of 9.
Changed your mind about helping me with my legal troubles?
The pirate legal system and I don't exactly get along, and if we did, I wouldn't do pro bono work.
Espérate.
Well, I can see you've got inner demons to wrestle with, so I'll just get on with my life.
Thanks. And watch out for DeSinge. That thing he did with his finger was unnatural.
Ahora que lo estoy viendo, ¿este del bar no es el juez de antes?
Judge Grindstump?
Sí,
Oh,
justo.
please, no need to be so formal. In here, I'm just plain old W.P. Grindstump, owner and proprietor of Club 41.
Aren't you a little upset that I'm running around free?
Heavens, no! What kind of pirate town would this be if we didn't condone the occasional jailbreak?
What a remarkably progressive attitude.
Besides, it's not as though you can really escape the swinging sword of flotsam justice, what with these blasted winds blowing in again.
O sea, antes de lo de pedir el trago, voy a hablar de las otras cosas.
Ladies' night is looking a little, grim.
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out, this place will be hotter than the devil's knickers.
Ladies'
Joder,
night
esto
is
ya lo
looking
había
a
puesto, con si le he
little,
dado lo mismo.
Well, it's early.
So you're really the owner of Club 41?
Have been ever since I won it from the original owner in a dart tournament a few years back. Poor old guy never knew what hit him.
And by hit him you mean...
A dart! Right in the old noggin!
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
Brilliant! Will you be paying with doubloons, triploons, coupons, or flats aiming for chefs?
Actually, I'm a little light right now.
Oh, no problem. I'll start up a tab.
You will? That's so unlike, well, every place I've ever been in my life.
Well, it's not like you're going to skip town on me, am I right?
¿Y qué le pido aquí yo? ¿Qué le pido? ¿Los volcanes estos otra vez?
How about some more of those volcano shots?
Sorry, one per customer.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Set me up with a grogatini, with a twist.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We don't serve grogatinis anymore. The pirates kept gagging on the little porcelain swords.
One grog. Neat.
Coming right up.
Bracing. I've been wondering, why is this place called Club 41 anyway?
You know, I don't rightly know. The last owner never got a chance to tell me before he succumbed to his dart-related injuries.
Well, this has been a little strange, but I've got a name to clear and a pox to cure.
Good luck with that.
¿Tengo? Ah, mira, tengo esto. Vale, tengo uno vacío y uno lleno. Vale. Vamos. Una cabeza aquí.
I wonder what happened to Murray.
Esto supongo que será con el vacío.
Nothing like a little hot wax on a cold, flotsam night.
A ver qué por aquí. Ah, vale. Quiero ver si hay algo por aquí que se me está escapando. Fuera, pero es que... Espera. Pero aquí supuestamente me comentan que hay un saco de azúcar. Saco de azúcar, pero ¿dónde está? Uy, yo no veo aquí nada, ¿eh? ¿Y veis algo? En el asiento, pero sí, eso es lo que yo creía, pero... Ah, vale, este que está aquí.
Well, that's a strange place for a sure sack.
I keep it up there to draw away the ants.
Vale, tendremos que salir fuera, supongo. Hay como un palo, ¿no? Parece.
That lamp is leaking oil.
No, not just any oil. Manatee oil.
Oh, that's not right. I can't pick up hot manatee oil with my bare hands.
Vale, eso hay que... Aquí está goteando esto. Sí. Ah, es con este, con los vacíos, supongo.
I almost feel guilty about
Vale,
this.
bien.
Almost.
Vamos a ver a Stan. ¿Qué pasa, Stan? Habla contigo un rato. Ya, coño, pero digo,
Stan?
como cobertura
Guybrush
de
Threepwood.
vaso.
Nice to see you out and about, kid. Hope they haven't been treating you too badly in the Huskow.
Well, there is a pretty scary looking rat in my cell. At least I hope it's a rat.
Well, that's just swell, kid. Look, could you get out of the way and make room for some paying customers?
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be prepping for trial?
Hey, no offense, kid, but the day old Stan can't beat you in open court with one wildly flapping arm tied behind his back is the day I haul my corpus juris back to Jambalaya Island for the full restitutio and integrum. Know what I mean?
Not really.
Exactly.
He's laggy.
So if you're not preparing for trial, what are you doing out here?
Following Stan's rule number 1, ABM.
ABM?
Always be merchandising. People love following the trials of famous pirates, even B-list pirates like yourself.
B-list?
That's why old Stan got all the souvenirs and timeless
Joder,
keepsakes
que
you'll
vende
ever
cosas
need to
nuestras, esa
remind
mierda.
you of this month's
Se está lucrando a nuestra
trial
costa.
of the
No te lucres.
century.
How are sales going?
Great. Celebrity merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity in question is about to become a wind chime in the gallows. Nothing sells like dead celebrities.
Yeah? Well, I don't plan on dying today.
And I didn't plan to wear the same jacket for 20 years, but here we are.
Stan, about these charges.
Sorry, kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest, attorney, pirate privilege, and all that stuff.
But
La, not talking to you about it.
Jodido están. La.
I know I'll kick myself for asking, but what sorts of trial souvenirs are you selling?
The question you should be asking is what kind of souvenirs am I not selling? Behold, the People vs. Threepwood collection.
Hey, a little me.
That's right, Threepwood, a faithful reproduction right down to the lacy garter belt.
Hey, I only wore those once.
It is I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, your real voice didn't focus test all that well.
What's that?
That, my piratey friend, is a little novelty I like to call Draw the Beard on the Guybrush. Using the power of magnetism and iron shavings, you can give Flotsam's most notorious criminal an infinite array of amusing and degrading hairstyles. Observe. What the? This one doesn't have a magnet. And look, it's leaking iron shavings. This is what you get when you use shoddy Fat Island labor.
Is that supposed to be you?
None other. Now you and your friends can relive the trial of the century while lounging around in this comfortable polyblend t-shirt, emblazoned with the iconic image of yours truly, a crusading attorney bringing his no-holds-barred brand of justice to Flotsam Island.
Supongo.
On second thought.
Say no more.
Las vendas no, los cargo ya. Esto no. Falta la chaqueta.
No matter how many times I see it, I can't get over your jacket.
Do you like it? I just had it in for its annual restitching and de-rezzing.
I noticed that you're remarkably free of the pox.
Nothing remarkable about it at all, Threepwood. Haven't you been paying attention? The pox only affects real, 100% honest to Blackbeard pirates. Now, I've been many things in this life. A salesman, real estate agent, a troubadour, stevedore, a ralphador, and even a brief but memorable stint as an exotic dancer to pay my way through law school. But one thing I'm not and never will be is a pirate.
Ah.
Pues adiós.
I'll see you in court, Stan.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
O cogido. A ver. Vale, vamos por aquí. Quiero ver qué hay por aquí. ¿Esto qué?
That's really, something.
Aye, isn't she a beauty? It's a prototype of my
Me tiene
swashbuckling
lámpara,
Susie
chaval.
long-lasting leg lamp. That crystal on top will glow for days.
Don't you think it's a little tacky?
Nah, pirates love this kind of stuff.
What's that?
Arr, you best watch your step.
Vale, eso
That'd
es
be
lo
a
que tengo que
bottle of
hacer.
molten glass. It'll cool down in a few seconds, but until it does, it'll melt your boots off.
Claro, tendré que coger de otro vaso esto, supongo.
I better get some of this before it cools. Warm.
Y supongo que el que me queda Ah, no, me quedan dos. Aquí también.
I don't need a cup of that.
Ah, que lo... Vale, no, que tengo que usar el del vidrio, vale, pero...
Whoops!
Hey! Arr! Now look what you did! Arr! You clumsy clam clipper! You ruined my prototype! Now I'll have to start all over! Arr!
So if it's messed up, can I have it?
Sí, es verdad.
Fine,
La marca
take
como la de la piba,
it.
sí,
Just
¿verdad?
get out of me sight! Arr!
Hola, me
So
quedo la
help me get a
pierna.
leg up in the trial?
Vamos por aquí más. No, aquí no puedo. Ah, sí, puedo. Hostia, mira cómo le luce a este la casa. ¿Qué es esto?
Ow! What the heck is Desinge doing up there anyway?
¿Y puede ser que tenga que llenar el que me queda? Ah, no, sigo teniendo dos. Sí, vale.
Ooh. Sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of Threepwoods.
Mono.
It's Jacques, the electromagnetic monkey.
Oh, pobre mono. Que no estará haciendo eso en la casa, pero mejor no entrar. Vamos al barco. ¿Qué pasa, compadre? El gato ese que es la última vez. El fuego este, ¿no? Yo supongo que no está el barco, pero bueno. Ah, no. Espera eso.
I don't need a cup of that.
Ah, no. ¿Dónde?
I could row back to the Screaming Narwhal, but without La Esponja Grande, I'll never be able to cure Elaine. And if I show up without Elaine's wedding ring, she'll probably kill me. I could row back to the Screaming
pero no se
Narwhal,
puede.
but without La Esponja Grande, I'll never be able
Pues
to
si le he
cure
dado
Elaine.
antes, ¿no? A ver, voy a
And
dar
if I
otra
show
vez.
up without Elaine's wedding... I don't need a cup of that.
No necesito, ¿has visto? Ah, no, pero en el aceite ese, espérate. Que le estoy dando fuego, a lo mejor no me da... Ah, mierda. No, no puedo. Ahora. Joder, es que depende... No, no, era ese, pero es que depende... Donde le des es una cosa u otra.
There.
A
Now my
cuestión
jacket
de
and my pants
milímetros.
smell like bacon.
O sea, ya tengo todos los vasos llenos, ¿no? Sí. El vídeo, esto, todo. Vale, perfecto. A ver, aquí yo creo que con tantas cosas yo creo que se van a tener que fusionar cosas. A ver, ¿qué es esto? El volcán, la cera, el fluido cáustico. A este, por ejemplo, vamos a meterlo con lo de la lámpara, ¿no? Quizás. Mira, una forma. Y ahora, esto... con este. Yo qué sé. Ahora morado. Así era, ¿no? Y esto queda... Sí, esto era el color. El color de la pava era morado, sí. Vamos a hablar con el hombre del gato este. Este, ¿cómo se llamaba? Hemlock, ¿no? Me parece.
Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Ah, de los locos.
Enjoy your
joder.
last moments of freedom, cause you're gonna pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks?
Miss Grungy Whisker,
How's
madre
Miss
mía.
Grungy Whiskers doing?
Her name isn't Grungy Whiskers, you love liquor. It's Miss Pretty Whiskers.
How's Miss Trashy Whiskers doing?
Trashy Whiskers? Listen up, smucker. Her name is Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Sí, cada uno. Son un montón de
How's
nombres
Miss
raros.
Barfy Whiskers doing?
What? Barfy Whiskers? For the last time, you dancing dunce. Her name is Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Pues no me queda claro porque no lo he visto en ningún sitio eso. O mira. Entonces voy a ir en orden que si no luego el lío.
Drop the charges and I'll spare your life.
Bah! Life ain't hardly worth living without the sound of Miss Pretty Whiskers' delicate
Pobre hombre.
pitter-pat on the bar floor.
I'm sure she feels the same way about the delicate pitter-pat of your stumps. How's the box treating you?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't really need that lung I coughed up.
Vestigial lungs are the worst.
Después de hablar con este vamos a volver al juzgado.
What exactly are you doing?
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers' food. What's it to you?
Can I have some?
No.
I hear you may know something about Flotsam's so-called jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest thing you ever didn't see. A dark jungle god that walks the land only by dead of night.
Dark jungle god?
Aye, 'twas said to live within the stomach of the god of death, feasting upon corpses, until one day death ate some bad shellfish and upchucked the jungle beast into existence.
Oh, bien, que
If
suba
you
arriba,
haven't seen it, how do you know it exists?
Because it eats. To appease the beast, we've left many a fleshy
Porque
sacrifice
come para
on the
aplacar a la
jungle
bestia.
altar.
Eso me suena.
By morning, the meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Disappearing meat. Yep, jungle god's the only explanation. See ya.
Ahí, vamos al juicio otra vez. A ver dónde está este hombre. Había uno en la puerta, ¿no? El de los pelos es mortal. Este era, ¿no? Aquí era el juicio, creo que.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
Para el mono luego, mira.
Return
Es
to
que
court
no.
to defend my client.
Todavía no. Prefiero zanjar esto.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood.
Vamos a pedir ahora. ¿A quién pedimos? A Bosum. A Bosum, venga.
I'd like to recall Bosun Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs.
Now remember, darling, you're still under oath.
Aye.
A este yo creo que a esta la vamos a poner la pierna pocha esta para ella. Porque es suya.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
This proves nothing!
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but who knows how they got there?
I'm glad you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island. Isn't that true, Bosun Krebs?
Ojo, ojo.
Answer the question, you she-devil!
It's true. After Guybrush knocked that platter of nachos onto my lap, I saw my chance for revenge and concocted this foolish scheme.
Revenge?
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years languishing in prison for your crimes? The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy karaoke contest?
Ojo, ojo.
Nope. Sorry. Drawing a blank.
Arr!
Your Honor, I move that Bosun Catherine Krebs' charge be dropped.
Counselor,
I got nothing, Your Honor.
Very well. In the matter of Krebs versus Threepwood, the pirate court of Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood. Knock it off, you lot!
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Habla con
Hey,
esto otra vez.
What do you want?
¿Qué le digo a este ahora?
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
He's not getting any smarter.
Madre, que te... Habla con esta otra vez. Por lo visto, vamos a mirar otra vez los objetos, al parecer.
Stan!
That's my name, kid.
No, pero esto no, porque ya hemos cogido lo... Vamos a... Esto que hemos cogido antes, vamos a mirar con la lupa. No.
It's a broken draw-a-beard on Guybrush toy. Looks like it's leaking iron fillings.
Venga, ahora sí, ahora después de hacer todo esto, vamos con el monito. Vamos a hacer en orden las cosas. Sí, que ya voy, pero quería hacer todo antes. Es que hay que tener cuidado, ahí hacer las cosas con calma, que si no luego nos liamos. Lichi. A ver, moniti. Aquí esto voy a hacerlo igual. El garfio, igual que abrir lo de la cabeza de Murray, yo creo.
Let's see if this will work. Aha! Come on, let's get you out of here.
¡Ojo! ¿Te vas a meter dentro de nuestro bolsillo? Hombre, ya ves, como estaba escrito. Es que es acojonante, macho. Vamos por aquí, tranquilamente. Vamos por aquí. Vamos a... Me tiene un bol.
Hey, look! A five-headed bonobo!
¡Ojo!
What? I didn't see nothing.
Sorry, must have been a weather balloon.
Se va a convertir en un mono. Mira tú. Hostia, ahora toma por culo el mono. Bueno, pues ya está. Le has dado polvo de metal. Venga. Sí. Vamos otra vez al juzgado. Aquí está.
Who go? Oh, it's you.
Levanta otra vez.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then. Let's find Judge Grindstump. The
Y ahora
Pirate Court of Flotsam
ahora quiero hablar
Island
con
is
el
back
del
in
gato.
session.
Sí.
The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
A Hemlock.
Time is grog, Captain.
Hemlock. Eso.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee.
What's that?
Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's?
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was blotchy black peach fuzz. Just let me at him.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss with a stuffed manatee, Eddie did.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear is paralyzed with fear.
Y este, como ahora
I have to
tiene
feed her
el
to
metal,
a
por así decirlo, el hierro,
my poor Miss
pues el mono alarga.
Oh, poor little pretty.
Pretty whiskers.
You're a witness, kid.
Ahora cojo al mono y se lo azuzo al gato. Y ahora no sé dónde está el gato. Aquí.
Your Honor, pirates and assorted buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, that brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty Whiskers paralyzed with fear. But I put it to you that it was not your humble defendant who traumatized Hemlock's unfortunate feline, but a far more insidious assailant, and one who's in this very courtroom as I speak. J'accuse Jacques the Monkey.
Jack the Monkey.
Objection. There's no evidence of monkey play
El Money
here.
Jacks.
No? Let's ask the victim.
Verás.
Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like a good pirate cat should.
Miss Pretty Whiskers, come back! We'll get our revenge together.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Mr. Prosecutor!
Well, considering that my client and evidence
Vamos a
just
traer,
ran out
vamos
the
a
door,
traer,
I guess
sí.
old Stan's gonna have to drop this one.
Good idea. In the case of McGee and Pretty Whiskers versus Threepwood, the pirate court of flops
Ya,
and
pero Queen,
fines
por
in
segunda
favor
vez.
of the defendant, Guybrush Threepwood.
Come on, Judge.
Venga,
get him
rápido,
with
otro
the
receso de
power.
eso.
Don't make me send the bailiff up there.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Espera, otra vez
Hey,
salimos.
guard.
What do you want?
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
No, me he equivocado, leche.
Alrighty then. Let's find Judge
Bueno, ahora pido receso otra vez. Me he
Pirate
equivocado.
Court of...
Yes, get
Your Honor,
Lo paso rápido porque me he equivocado aquí yo. He dado sin querer a donde no era.
hey, guard.
What do you want?
Quiero ver a mi abogado.
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
He's not getting any smarter.
Aquí había alguien, ¿no? En las rejas estas, ¿no? Sí, aquí había uno.
Lou?
You!
Doro?
De oro, ¿eh?
What happened to your eye?
I tell you
Tiene
what
el ojo
happened
pocho,
to
tiene el ojo
my
pocho.
eye, smarty guy. When I dug up that funny dark ninja Dave you planted,
Allegedly planted?
allegedly planted,
Doro.
I got a speck of
Doro el
dirt lodged
explorador.
in my eye. A week later, it got infected, and Dr. Descent had to cut it out.
Yeah, just bet he did.
Now I need a glass eye.
Why do you want a glass eye? An eye patch is much more piratey.
Eye patches are so last
Claro, un ojo de vidrio habrá que ir luego a la vidriera
are
esa,
getting
al
scary glass
soplador,
eyes
sí,
these
sí.
days.
Hay que ir ahí ahora.
Hooks are still cool, right?
I guess, but you really can't beat a glass eye.
What are you in for?
I got arrested for trying to auction a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave figurine at eBay.
eBay?
You know,
eBay,
the
eh?
bay with the auction thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence in exchange for my testimony against you.
Me? What did I do?
You were the one that made the counterfeit Dave in the first place.
Oh, yeah,
Sí,
that.
fuimos nosotros, la verdad.
I'm sorry about the jail time, but you've got to stop testifying against me. I've got a wife and scores of pirates to cure.
You're going to cure the pox?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I like that. All these poxed pirates are always making fun of me for not being poxed.
Well, come on then. Let's do some business.
Maybe. What can you offer me in return?
¿Qué le pido? Yo qué sé. El ojo de vidrio, supongo.
How about I get you a glass eye for your eye hole?
That sounds interesting.
And it's a deal.
But
I knew there'd be a big noisy butt somewhere in there.
El pero
I
siempre,
want
¿eh?
a really cool glass eye.
And what, pray tell, makes a cool glass eye?
It has to have a really cool color. Like the color in the eyes of those nasty poxed pirates when they're really, really angry.
I'll see what I can do.
Madre mía.
You know, I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be afflicted by the pox of LeChuck.
Oh, don't remind me. All the other pirates have gotten the pox, so why not me?
Have you thought about the possibility that you might not actually be a pirate?
I am too a pirate.
Okay,
Piratilla,
okay,
piratilla.
you
Eres
are
un
a pirate.
piratilla.
I'm sure the
Doro.
pox will be coming for you any day now.
Venga, ahí está.
Associating with hardened criminals like
Vamos
you
al
can't be good
cristalero.
for my legal situation. I'm out of here.
Adios.
Adiós. Supongo que habrá que llamar a la puerta.
Hello there, uninformed man on the street.
What do you want?
Don't tell me you're still blowing glass. Surely a dry cleaning business would be more profitable.
That just shows what you know, Binky. People are clamoring for Crypt Digits Unbreakable tubes. Clamoring!
What people?
Well, just one person, really. But he ordered a huge supply. Don't ask me why.
Why?
I told you not to ask me that.
Pero vamos, que le me va a dar el ojo, pero que no se lo voy a dar ahora al del ojo.
I see you can make a glass leg, but tell me, can you make a glass eye?
Aye. But not just any glass eyes. Genuine imitation eyes made from the crystal wreath themselves.
Genuine imitation eyes?
That's right. They'll imitate the eye color of anyone they see. You just point them at someone's eyes, give them a few seconds to set, and shazam! All new eye color. When you got a color you like, just pop it in your eye socket, and it'll stay that way forever.
I'm intrigued and cautiously optimistic. How much?
Muy bien.
Here, try out this defective one for free.
Un defectuoso.
Effective.
Aye, it's a little nearsighted, so you'll have to get up real close to the subject to capture their eye color.
Thanks. I take back all the nasty things I wrote in my diary about you.
Esto yo creo que no hace falta, ¿no?
I'll see you in your pectorals later.
Yeah, well, the three of us will be waiting.
Y aquí vamos a guardar. Vamos a guardar. Hace mucho tiempo que no guardamos. Y guardamos perfectamente. Vale. Y vamos al juicio otra vez. Aquí.
Who go? Oh, it's you.
¿Qué onda?
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is...
Yes, get on with it!
Me llamo yo.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, to the stand.
Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm right here.
Oh, right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? You just can't find craftsmanship like this these days. Oh, I do. Captain Sheepgood. Threepwood. Ah, yes.
Mira que
Threepwood.
nociva,
Threepwood. Greensleeves. Threepwood. Treebeard. Threep. Slee. Wood. Stack.
Objection. Defense is stalling.
Hostia, 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 hostia.
Or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Daughters!
Hostia, el ojo, el ojo, el ojo, el ojo, el ojo pocho, el ojo pocho, aquí está.
Hold that crazy pose. Gotcha.
¡Toma!
Right, where were we?
Pues receso, salimos y le damos el ojo al otro.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Right, Dora. A ver, vamos a ver.
Hey, guard. What do
Quiero hablar con mi
you
abogado.
want?
Quiero hablar con mi abogado. ¡Abogado!
I want to see my lawyer. Again? He's not getting any smarter.
Vale, le damos el ojo a este, que estaba aquí. Y me iba yo para el otro lado. Ya estuvo ahora cuando se ponga el ojo pocho este.
Captain Doro?
Do you have it?
One
no olvidemos que es
indestructible
defectuoso,
glass eye. Pox-colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing them.
Hachi Santa Pica and Santa Fe!
Espera, a ver.
My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Crimp Digit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool.
Y dentro de los testigos nos falta que llamen a este, así que es lo que habrá que hacer
No
ahora.
problem, mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Your Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? I'll just smuggle this into here.
In my, let's say, mouth.
Vale, entonces vamos otra vez aquí. Vamos otra vez aquí.
Who go? Oh, it's
Que entra otra vez.
all
Lo paso
pirate
rápido porque
court.
esto es igual que todas las veces. Quiero al de oro ahora.
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Mea.
Joaquin de Oro.
Joaquín de oro.
Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See?
Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Y ahora te voy a dar el mapa, que verás tú qué gracia. Pero no sé si a este o al juez. Qué difícil. En él.
Captain Doro, what can you tell me about this map?
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map the witness used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
I'll allow it, but shut your eternally flapping
Sorteo.
mouth, you festering chumhole!
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map, but I have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the Power Pirate it led me to.
And who was the dastardly swindler who sold you this map?
It was...
Hey, would you look at that? I've misfiled my glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin de Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Smart move, counselor. In the matter of porcelain power pirates versus de Oro versus Threepwood, etc., 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 this court finds in favor of the defendants.
Call this justice. Where's the hangings?
You want hangings? Just keep it up, you swabs. Let's see here. Cleared? Dropped?
Alas, libre, quiero ser libre.
Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil charges.
Shiver me timbers, Stumpy. I guess I'll be going now.
Hold on, what's this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side of this blasted paper.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam. How do you plead?
Que me declaro, hostia. Qué presión. Inocente siempre.
Not guilty.
On what grounds?
La peste es una mentira. La peste no es mi culpa. La peste no es mi culpa.
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Off the Rock of Gelato, LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the Voodoo Lady's ingredients, and then LeChuck turned into a human, and all this voodoo went boom, and... well, it's not my fault.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, I know from hand-waving. But seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
Disgusting it was.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that Guybrush sailed away, stealing Flotsam's only ship, I might add.
That's right! Hey, I won that ship, fair and square.
Now Threepwood has returned, and so has the Cloud of Pox. What a coincidence! And yet here he stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called rock of gelato.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any witnesses to your unlikely tale?
I do. She's...
Hostias. 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 Hostias.
Wonder
Elaine.
Bunny.
Elaine lechucada.
Fast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sacking your port! Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle!
Elaine, less plunder, more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me
Déjame
ravish
hacerte mío.
your
Virgen
soul.
Santísima. Sexualidad máxima.
To
Tápate eso.
finally
Tápense los
hold you
ojos.
in me arms again.
Tápalo.
It makes me want to...
Madre mía.
What's this? The scent of betrayal?
Bueno,
Is
ha olido a
this
hembra.
tawdry white?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty
Dios.
belly!
No ha hecho nada, no ha hecho nada.
There goes my witness.
Confía, confía.
And she must be summoned. Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't look like she be respecting the customs of pirate law.
Aye, aye, sir.
But first, hold the defendant's pox-spreading keister back to the brig.
All right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and chain.
I wouldn't call her that. She
Oh!
might... Oof.
Pues o es ella o es la otra. Una de las dos, fijo. O las dos. No, las dos juntas no puede ser.
What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. I went to Club 41 to hand
Yeah,
this
we said
summons
that,
to your better half, and she backhanded me right out of the bar. Ugh.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
Nos dejan libres. Libres, libres ya.
I'm gonna go see if the local doctor can fix me jawbone.
Vamos al club 41, ¿no? Sí, tiene toda la pinta.
What the...
¡Hostias! Lucha de espadas de hembras. Con el amor de un hombre.
Ah, ladies' night.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind.
And you're about to lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes, let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy!
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck.
A ver, habla con ellas, un poco. Que si no, se ponen pocha. No, eso no, coño, que quiero hablar con estas.
Morgan, what do you think you're doing?
Don't ask me. Ask your crazy wife.
I'm gonna run you through, you high seas hussy!
Madre mía.
Ladies, please, there's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go
Se ha
around.
venido arriba, ¿eh?
Well,
Hay
that won't
suficiente
be what
Guybrush
I've done
para
with ya.
venir arriba.
Get over yourself,
colega.
Threepwood.
Yikes. Hey, Morgan, I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge. Whoa!
Dale duro, Elaine.
Elaine, Tuckle Bear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bites? You got it. And I'll throw in the bark for free. Whoa!
Eso es verdad. En la voltereta para atrás.
Hey, Morgan, I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge.
Sí, esta es la de la pierna. Creo que ir a hablar con ella ahora. Pues siempre da la voltereta, siempre.
Elaine, you should know that Morgan and I spent a few nights together inside of a manatee.
Joder, el otro también.
Inside of a what? You're a dog, Guybrush Threepwood!
Esto yo creo que ya no va para nada.
Okay, I'm gonna go think of something clever. Try not to kill each other while I'm away.
Yeah!
Vamos a hablar con la. ¿Cómo se llamaba esta? A ver si me acuerdo yo. ¿Bosum? No sé. ¿Cómo bajo yo por aquí? Ah, por ahí. ¿Bosun? ¿Eres tú, Bosun?
Hey, Krebs.
Pues no.
What do you want?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
Tell me, did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
¡Hostia!
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
¡Ojo, ojo! ¡Que se ponen celosas! ¡Ojo! ¡Hostia, 3 para 1!
Yikes!
Vale, el saco de azúcar, ¿dónde estaba? Aquí. Esto. No, calla, que me he venido yo.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
Aquí hay una nota.
A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
También había una nota aquí a la derecha, que me he dado cuenta yo antes. Aquí al final. Aquí.
A bartender's recipe for a Scab Island sling. Seems pretty simple.
Y vamos a hablar con el juez camarero.
Hey, WP.
Captain Threepwood, what can I do you for?
Would you mind knocking it off at the darts for a minute?
Not on your life! I need to get in a week's worth of practice before tomorrow night's tournament, and who knows how long those hellions will stay out of my way!
Pero creo que le tengo que dar.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Can you make one of these Fat Island Fuzzy Nostrils?
Aye, aye, Captain.
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up. 1 Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril, heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Joder, ahora viene aquí otra vez. Madre mía. Al baño ese va a haber que entrar. Me da a mí. Hostia, ¿y eso? Vamos al baño, tú. Está echando una meada. O otra cosa.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Ooh, really needed that. Ew, what was that?
Tiene algo en el pie.
Ew.
Vale, pero ¿cómo miro yo mis zapatos ahora? Espérate. Aquí, que es que antes no lo veía.
Hey, what's this piece of paper stuff? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated.
Aquí vamos a... Tengo que ir otra vez al camarero seguro, así que vamos a hablar con esta para que vengan aquí otra vez.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
About your quest for vengeance? I'm afraid I still don't remember you.
You don't remember? How could you forget how you sank me,
Unless I've taken too many blows to the head, I'm pretty sure I've never been to any of those places or done any of those things.
Well, you may not remember Bosun Catherine C. Krebs.
Wait, did you say Guybrush Q Threepwood?
Aye, and a fowler name never escaped me lips.
But it's the wrong name. I'm Guybrush U Threepwood.
What?
Yeah, your vendetta must be with the other Guybrush Threepwood. I should have realized. You know, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. I keep getting his mail, too.
Joder, aquí todo el mundo se pone en chungo. cualquier cosa.
What you gonna do with all that
En
gold?
alguna de las conversaciones va a hacer que vengan estos dos aquí.
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay away from Guybrush,
Eso.
you see
Eso es lo que me esperaba. Yo sabía que una de ellas era.
Yikes!
Y ahora sí, ahora está ese tío, ese tío. El camarero está libre y le tendré que dar la receta esa última de la... que no sé cuál es. De la tuna esta.
Can you make one of these?
A tri-island tuna colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun under Captain Bo.
But can you make one? I'm really in the mood.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
Take your time.
Y ahora aquí tengo el sobre del vudú este que creo que tiene que ir.
I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Done! One tri-island tuna colada. Now I can get back to me darts.
Arr! Libations!
Que tiene miedo el juez.
gimme.
Y ahora hablamos con estas ahora sí.
Okay, this is really flattering, but let's calm down and talk this out like adults.
I'll be calm when the flay's been filleted like a fish.
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bite? You got it. And I'll throw in the bark for free. Whoa!
Huh? Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Hostia.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate.
Sí, la vudú.
Phew. Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship.
You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't pick my left nostril without risking a lobotomy.
What if I...
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save.
Se ha enfadado Guybrush. Y tú has perdido.
Mrs. Threepwood.
Otra vez en el jugado. Madre mía, por favor. Un momento. Vale, perfecto. A ver, que hablamos de todo aquí, supongo.
Please tell the court how this horrible pox is all LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck? That stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck, there wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of conquering hero. Oh, look at me! I be Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate!
Sí, pero tengo que cogerla ahora.
You tried to replace root beer with root
La esponja
grog and
grande.
bam, pox all over the place.
Tengo que ir a la mesa de pruebas.
Complaining, mind you.
Pero después de hablar todo.
Okay. Honey, why don't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the pox?
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was all plot to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
Esto es una tontería.
I'd like a second to think about my next move, Your Honor.
Make it fast! Your character witness is oozing all over my courtroom!
Entonces vamos a la mesa de pruebas esta.
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court!
Sorry.
Y cogemos el anillo, supongo.
Honey, look, they confiscated your ring.
You let someone take it from you? Didn't I tell you never to let it out of your sight?
Yeah,
But me no buts, lover mine.
Y la esponja.
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, You all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, have brought this horrible pox to your shore.
Off with his head!
Feed it to the jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I don't know.
Feed it to the jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight.
With pleasure, Your Honor. Wenches and pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor.
No funciona. Esponja mierda, yo creo que.
Off with his head!
Get that piece of seaweed off
Que te
me,
frote,
you
que te froto.
silly diver!
Does the defense have any other pointless arguments it would like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, by the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are right there.
Hostia,
What? Woof.
What is the meaning of this? My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly what Guybrush did.
LeChuck? I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
Don't listen to him.
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him.
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am. And I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the... Quiet up there! The voodoo lady.
Bueno, ya la pringa.
Ooh, that creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages, you will find detailed plans laid out by the voodoo lady over the course of many years to manipulate my never-ending rise to power. My hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection. My obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
Feed it to the jungle beast!
It can't be true. Can it?
Order! Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the voodoo lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to me eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
No mires atrás.
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
Vamos a ver, ¿qué tenemos? Ah, tenemos la esponja y el anillo. Vamos a hablar con este.
Hey, you!
Hello, Threepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Esponja.
I noticed you strategically left out the grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine's.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
Brought to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses.
Un mapa.
The menu, Threepwood.
Ya empezamos con las cosas raras. Empezamos con las cosas raras que ya nos vamos a atascar. Menos mal que hemos empezado antes hoy.
Then
it will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
A que sabes todo. Bueno, cualquier cosa. Primera prueba, la servilleta, sí, casi.
Well, that's odd.
Ah, coño, que ahí le he dado algo. Pon una servilleta, petadora en baño. Buah, estas son las pruebas. Dios santísimo.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket. Hey, you! Again!
Hello, Threepwood.
You've been lying to me about LeChuck all these years.
My ways are my own, Guybrush, but rest assured I have never lied to you.
You're lying right now! All this time, I thought LeChuck was an inhuman monster. Actually, he was an inhuman monster, but only because you made him that way.
Did I? Or was I merely playing my role in a much larger play?
Stop trying to confuse me. We're tired of being puppets in your chess game.
This is no game,
¿Os habéis fijado que ahora el stand tiene muñequitos de estos dos? Del LeChuck y de la Voodoo en vez del Guybrush? Joder.
You corrupted LeChuck and sent him out to torment me and Elaine for years.
Este aprovecha la oportunidad para sacar billete.
I don't require your trust, Threepwood. Only your heroism.
About this feast for the senses?
What would you like to know?
The first course in the feast for the senses. The napkin. What's up with that?
The table must be set with an eye-catching napkin to entice the sponge's hunger.
The antipasta? Explain.
With the table set, a powerful aroma must encourage the appetite to grow.
My nose has been in shock since traversing the inside of a manatee.
I'm sure you will find something.
Can you tell me about the palate cleanser?
Before the main course, the palate must be scalded clean by a powerful taste.
Ooh, like grog?
Esto va a ser la cosa más random y rara. Aunque ya viniendo lo del Monkey Combat y esas cosas, cualquier cosa me espero.
It says here that course 4, the main course, is the sixth sense. That doesn't even make sense.
Ah, but it does. For where the other 5 senses are limited to the finite experiences of the present, the sixth sense satiates the appetite for the infinite possibilities of the future.
The future? How do I feed something the future?
You already hold the answer to that question.
This sixth sense business is all pretty abstract.
You must find something that will allow the sponge to sense the future. As I said, you already possess the key to finding it.
It says the feast for the senses ends with a bellowing belch.
Do not worry about this. If you provide La Esponja the first 5 courses, the location of the final course will undoubtedly reveal itself.
Ah, my favorite type of responsibility. The one that takes care of itself. All right, enough about the feast for now. I met Coronado de Cava.
My beloved. How was he?
Mad. Bipolar. Life ruined. Just another pawn sacrificed in your theater of the damned.
I never meant to cause him harm.
Sure you didn't. Have you seen Elaine? Of course, even if you have, I won't believe you.
So whether I have or have not does not matter.
Well, if you do, tell LeChuck and then have him tell me. Come on, admit it. You were manipulating Coronado.
Coronado was never touched by my voodoo, even though he sometimes begged to be.
I'm not sure we're talking about the same thing anymore, so I'll just shut up. Try not to get executed before I cure Elaine.
As you wish.
Suficiente. Vamos a hablar con esto un poco y ya está.
LeChuck!
Guybrush!
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you.
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
For taking the fall back there, and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least
¿Cómo que si voy a ir hasta el final? Que si me lo voy a pasar hoy entero.
I'm always careful.
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with the cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
No sé en tiempo cuánto puede
Is the evil
quedar.
demon pirate LeChuck developing a sense of humor? This is weird.
Es que en tiempo no sé. Es que no lo sé. Así que son pruebas, pero no lo sé.
Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial, went into a poxed rage, seized a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom I deftly escaped using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the jerkbait islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for 3 days.
And arrived just in time to save me from the gallows. Nicely done, buddy. Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
She's been doing a lot of that lately. I can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly / demonic strings all these years.
It came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out. You, me, Elaine, we're all part of the voodoo lady's malevolent plans.
Malevolence is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has never been normal.
Estas cosas, todas estas, no sé si es necesario decirlas o qué.
How about the mountain of ice on the roller coaster of the damned? She was behind
Y como no se van borrando muchas de ellas, pues te hace lío.
So, Miss Spooky Pants gave me this menu which will supposedly put more grande in my esponja.
Excellent!
You wanna put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit for such things.
Which explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer. Sit tight, buddy. Once I save Elaine, you're next.
Don't worry about me.
Joder, chapa, nos han metido. Ya la muñeco, ¿lo he
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster / salesman dangling from it. Still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Doro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
Yeah, how are sales going now?
Great! People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious unexplored backstory, and her ample...
La 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 la, I'm not listening, la la la.
Voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the lady pirates love a tale of redemption. The whole bad boy made good angle.
Have the voodoo lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the voodoo lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith. Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection.
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2, Electric Voodoo.
We're still working on a title.
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Disturbing.
Joder, qué arte.
On second thought.
Say no more.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe? Sure you don't want to sell me your people-defying jacket? It's for a good cause.
This jacket stays with Stan until it literally falls off my back, Threepwood.
Have you seen my wife?
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
Pues el adiós menos adiós de la historia. Corre, corre.
What was that? Huh. Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail.
Pues vamos para su casa. Si ha salido.
What the?
El mono.
Morgan!
¡Hostias! ¡Que la ha matado!
What happened?
Went to get
¡Hola, hola, hola, hola! ¡Qué giro!
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you?
Joder, que la ha metido ahí. Uy. Digo, ¿qué hace? ¿Qué hace? ¡Hostia! Morgan la ha diñado. ¡Hostia puta!
Singe.
Hostia puta, la ira ya, Pues chicos, chicas, no hay mejor momento para cortar hoy. Después de la posible o muerte, yo no sé si posible muerte o muerte, porque creo que está muerta, de la chica. Así que nada, nos vemos en la próxima para la segunda parte del capítulo 4. ¡Hasta luego!
All I want, and I pray, all I need are some of me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.